If you're a busy professional and have thousands of dollars invested in crypto, this is the best way to make that money putting back to work. Alright guys, so first of all, make sure you watch this video all the way until the end, not only because it will help you make thousands of dollars in passive income, but also because I've recorded it 3 times. This is my 3rd time recording. The first 2 we had some difficulties. So anyway, we are here now. So first of all, how does the bot make money? Well, it is a grid trading system, so it will profit from the volatility of the market. Now, I know some of you are afraid of volatility. You think about volatility and it's like, no, I don't want to get involved into that. But in this case, volatility is like our best friend because the bot will place a lot of buy and sell orders the more the market moves, meaning we won't be able to trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. You can, and you'll still make money, but as you will see in a minute, the more volatile the coin is, the more successful and profitable the crypto trading bot will be. So it is a great trading system, guys. That being said, let me share with you the results that I have had with this system over the last 30 days because it's pretty crazy. So if I'm here in my Bitscap account, you can see demo is turned off. And if I click here on the history, over the last 30 days, I have done about $10,000 in net profit. This is not bot profit or unrealized profit, it's realized profit. And you can see I'm trading with about $58,000. So to make 10,000 out of a 58,000, it's pretty crazy, pretty good. All right, that being said, you need to have a system before setting up your grid bot. And that's when we help our clients implement the systematic approach. It is a 3-step process we follow where we first give you access to the coins that are already proven to work. I'll give you a couple of pairs that will work for you just fine. But if you want to have access to all of the coins, then click the first link in the description and apply to CVA. We will see how we can help you. Then second step of the systematic approach is figuring out the best settings of the bot to maximize profit and minimize risk. Yes, we will be trading coins with high volatility, but we also want to make sure that the settings cover enough price action. And finally, a plan of exit, when we will be looking to shut down the bot, take the profits out of the market, and ensure we are in a good position. That being said, guys, every indicator I'm going to be sharing and using in this video, you will have access to for free. So just check this website, cryptobotaccelerator.com, access indicators, and then I'll be reaching out to you shortly and providing you access to the indicators so you can set up the bot that I'm about to share with you here and make tons of money. That being said, let's get into the first step, the coin. So when it comes to the coin, we're looking for something with high volatility. So ideally, it needs to be between 500 million to 1.5 or maybe 2 billion. We don't want to go all crazy on the market cap because the higher the market cap, the less likely the coin is going to be moving up and down. So the coin that I'm going to be giving to you, it's called IMX. It has a 1 billion market cap, so pretty solid. The second thing we're looking in a coin is the foundation and the consistency. I mean consistency in terms of for how long the cryptocurrency has been going up and down within a range. So you can determine the range by figuring out the low. For example, in IMX, we know the low is around 0.37 and a high, not going all crazy, in an all-time high is around 1.4. So we can tell just by looking at this chart, click on all, that it goes between 0.35, 37 to 1.1. So that is the range. We don't want to search for a coin that was a couple of weeks ago at $5 and now it's at 50 cents, and then it could potentially get to $5 again. That's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for a coin that has been moving in a range for at least 2 years. And we can see this coin, IMX, has been moving sideways within a range since May of 2022. So it's perfect. Now, once you have the coin, you need to have the settings. So for this, we're going to go to Trading View and we're going to go install this indicator called the CVA Gridmatic tester. This indicator will help you determine what are the best settings to maximize your profit. Not only that, you will be able to see with full transparency how much profit the bot can make you and what can be the potential average daily return, which is insane. and it's very, very accurate because I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars developing this indicator and tested with more than 1,000 real bots, alongside with more than 300 of our clients are actively using it. And now you can have access to this indicator for free by going to cryptobotaccelerator.com/access indicators. All right, so what do we have to do now? Come to TradingView, search for the coin IMX USDT. Now what you will do is, in the daily time frame, you're going to figure out the support and the resistance. We don't want to go all crazy in an all-time high or all-time low. Instead, we want to find something where the coin has been consistently going up and down. So in this case, I'm going to be looking for this resistance and around this support. Then clicking on the price range, which you should find it right here. We're going to measure this and we will get a number. So in this instance, it will be about a 44%. This is going to be our price action in percentage the bot will be using to make buy and sell orders during all this time here. So now that we got that 44%, what we need to do is turn on the indicator. We will backtest the last 17 days before the crash. So to set up the indicator, just double click here, select that support and that resistance, and then set the number of grids to 20. Enable trailing up and also enable trailing down. Once you're here, all you have to do is click on the 1 hour time frame and make the necessary adjustments just to make sure this is equal to 44%. So we're just going to make the necessary adjustments. 1 second. And the best thing is that the indicator is going to tell you everything. And I'll give you a breakdown on how it works. There we go. Almost there. 44%. Perfect. Doesn't have to be 100%. All right. So we have the start date, which you set here, and the end date here of the back testing. You set the upper limit, resistance, lower limit, support. The number of grids, we're going to start with 70, and then we're going to scale it up to 60. And based on the average daily percentage, we will get the settings that will get us the highest percentage. Then you're going to click on OK. And finally, once all of this is set on place, we're going to go to the 3-minute time frame to get the most accurate results from the backtester. And as you can see, guys, here, the bot is averaging us a 0.64% a day. This is IMX. In the last 18 days, it has done an insane 12.42%, which is pretty crazy to think about. Now, what we need to do is optimize it. So this is 0.64% a day without any optimization. Imagine what we can achieve by optimizing the bot. So we're going to increase this to 30 and compare the results. So now it's 0.91%. Let's do 40. 0.85. Let's do 50. That's better. And let's do 60. That's even better. So I'll just try 65. Amazing. All right. So I'm going to stay in 60. So number of grids, by the way, is the position where the bot will place either a buy or a sell order. So we will be using 60 grid levels and we will be using a 44% grid range. Now, just going back to the systematic approach, we have the coin, something with great volatility, but also a good foundation, meaning it has been moving in a range for at least 2 years. We have the settings using the CBA grid backtester. We're shooting for at least a 0.5% a day. On our backtester, we're getting an average daily percentage of 1.13% a day, which is crazy. And then our plan on exit, which will come at the end once we have the bot all set up and running. And in fact, you can see that that is fairly accurate because this bot has only been running for 3 hours and it's already averaging 0.07% a day. In fact, if I click on the bot orders, you can see that successfully it has executed 4 sell orders. So of $6 each, so around $24 in profit. And it hasn't even been a full day. That being said, it is running with $18,000, but you can set it up with how much money you want. All right, so now let's go ahead and set up this bot and then I'll show you the exit confirmation. So since I already have this bot running, I'm going to go to my demo account and I'll click on Gridbot and we will be using the exact same settings we figured out here. So a 44% grid range and 60 grid levels. So using the price range, a little bit above market price, we're going to drag all the way down to 44%. We're going to drag the high price and the low price and then click on manual adjustment and change this to 60. Then we're going to enable trailing up, pump protection, and trailing down. What this will do is if the coin goes up in value, the grid range, so high and low price, will adjust themselves to the new price of the coin, and the same if the price goes down. By using these settings, by default, you're already covering a dip of 44%. And remember, a coin doesn't go down in value like this, right? Usually cryptocurrencies go down in value like this, so the bot will still be executing sell orders during the downtrend. So you're in a very good position by covering enough price action and by ensuring the bot indeed places those sell orders every time the market goes slightly up and securing a profit. Finally, we're going to click on continue and start the bot. As this is loading, we will go back to our trading view. You will click on the 3-day time frame. Now, the second indicator you will need to install is called the Smart RSI. Click on Invite Only and click on Smart RSI. Again, guys, if you want to have access to these indicators, just click here in the link in the description, and then I'll be reaching out to you and grant you access to the indicators for free. So in the 3-day time frame, once you have installed the Smart RSI, it's going to look something like this. You will click on the 3 dots, add alert, and we're going to change the condition to shutdown loop bot. We're going to click on create, and then we will get notified when we will need to shut down the bot. So this is it, guys. This is how you can successfully set up grid trading bots and make an insane amount of passive income. In fact, this is the system me and my clients use to make an average of 8% every single month. And if you're a busy professional, you have thousands of dollars just sitting around, or you have invested in crypto and you're just exhausted of seeing your portfolio go nowhere, me and my team can help install all of these completely done for you. And on top of that, we will guarantee a 6% a month or your money back. So to apply for that, just click the first link in the description, book a call with somebody of my team, and we will see if the system actually makes sense to implement in the first place. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And like this video because this is the 3rd time recording it. Have a beautiful day and see you on the next one.